Hello there everyone, and welcome back to another episode in my flight simulator series. This is episode 3, where we'll be flying from Melbourne, Australia YMML to Tasmania Launceston Airport YMLT, and we'll be flying a Boeing 787-8 QF1. It's a call sign, and at around about 8,000 feet. Now here we have our cockpit view, and we'll just set the plane up quickly for takeoff. I've got a few things already set, like our heading and our speed there and our heading there. We'll just put our RTO on and set some flaps. And what we'll do is we will get some clearance from Melbourne Airport.
Melbourne clearance delivery. QANTAS 1 IFR to Lowney, ready to copy.
QANTAS 1 is cleared to Lowney Airport to file. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 8,000. Departure frequency is 132.0, squawk 4366.
QANTAS 1 cleared at Lowney Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 8,000. Departure on 132.0, squawk 4366.
QANTAS 1, feedback correct. Contact ground on 121.7.
Okay, so there we have our clearance, and our 8,000 has been set up here, and we've got everything ready to go. And what we'll do now is just move the cockpit view out of the way, and I'll be back with you in a second, and we will commence our flight. Okay, so here we are now with a view from the outside of the airplane. Nice model this, of a Boeing 787-8. So we have already got clearance, and we are clear for takeoff. So let's get this plane in the air and on our way to Tasmania. So here we go. Hope you enjoy the takeoff, and I'll be back with you after that.
QANTAS 1, contact Melbourne approach on 135.7.
135.7. QANTAS 1. Melbourne approach. QANTAS 1 is climbing through 1,500 for 8,000.
QANTAS 1, Melbourne approach, roger, altimeter 2992. QANTAS 1, turn left heading 120, proceed on course, climb and maintain 8,000.
Turn left heading 120, proceed on course, climb and maintain 8,000. QANTAS 1.
QANTAS 1, turn left heading 090.
Turn left heading 090. QANTAS 1.
Okay, so there you have the takeoff of QF1, and we are just now climbing to our cruising altitude of 8,000 feet. Quite a nice shot there of
QANTAS 1, contact Morgan approach on 123.0.
Going to 123.0. QANTAS 1.
as I was saying, just quite a nice shot there of the airplane, and as we climb, I will be back with you when we get to our cruising altitude of 8,000 feet, and hope you're enjoying the flight. Back soon. Okay, so here we are at 8,000 feet at our cruising altitude, and we are at the moment passing through about 335 knots. We've retracted the flaps, and we are now just settling into the flight, and we are on our way to our first intersection, which is Warren, and then to a VOR, which is WON1. From there we'll proceed to intersection XROM, and then to FLIKI, Flicky, which is the next intersection, then to VOR-LT, and finally on to Launceston Airport YMLT. So as normal, I will, or as usual I should say, I will get some nice little shots of the plane, and basically as we travel down to Tasmania. And again, I hope you enjoy the flight.
QANTAS 1, contact Melbourne Center on 135.7. 135.7 for QANTAS 1. Melbourne Center, QANTAS 1 with you. QANTAS 1, Melbourne Center, roger. Altimeter 29902. QANTAS 1, turn right heading 170. Turn right heading 170. QANTAS 1.
Okay, so here we are. We've just passed our VOR, WON, W-O-N, and on our way to XROM, and we are cruising at around about 400 knots, and basically we are heading 150, so pretty much southeast. And what we'll do is we will travel on this course for quite some time on our way to Launceston. I hope you're enjoying the flight, and I'll be back with you as we get a little bit further on. Okay, so here we are on our way, or sorry, turning to heading 180, so south, and our GPS should show us, there it is, it shows us that we are on our way to XROM. Our flight plan shows us that we have about 170 nautical miles till we get to Launceston Airport, Tasmania, and all going well, no issues with the flight at the moment. Just thought I'd give you a bit of a shot of that, and here we are just turning out of, or coming out of that turn, on our way to Tasmania. Again,
turn left heading 150, resume on navigation.
Here we go, just got advice from ATC to turn to 150. There we go.
Turn left heading 150, proceed on course. QANTAS 1.
That's just lining us up for our approach to Launceston Airport. Nice view there over the water. Our wing shot there. And there we have our cockpit view as we proceed to Tasmania. Be back with you soon. Okay, so here we are just passing our intersection, XROM, on our way to our second intersection being FLIKI, Flicky. And at the moment we are about 130 nautical miles from Launceston Airport. And just get a few other views here for you. Nice outside view there over the water, over Bass Strait, on our way to Tasmania. At the moment our airspeed is around about 420 knots. I will be back with you as we get closer to our destination. Be back soon. Okay, so here we are 11 nautical miles from our second intersection, Flicky, and at the moment we have a ground speed of 448 knots, and as we can see here we are about 109 nautical miles from Launceston Airport. and I will be back with you once we get a little bit closer and start preparing the plane for our approach, and I will be back with you very soon.
Qantas 1, contact Melbourne Center on 120.7. Going to 120.7. Qantas 1. Melbourne Center, Qantas 1 with you. Qantas 1, Melbourne Center, roger. Altimeter 29992.
Okay, so here we are around about 85 nautical miles from Tasmania. As you can see, the coastline just along there. We have slowed down a little bit as we approach the coast of Tasmania, and we are currently 82 nautical miles from the airport, Launceston Airport, and I will be back with you as we get ready for approach. Again, hope you're enjoying the flight. Appreciate if you like the video and subscribe, and I will be back with you in just a moment as we prepare to land the plane.
Qantas 1, turn right, heading 145, proceed on course. Turn right, heading 145, proceed on course. Qantas 1.
Okay, so here we are about to cross the coast of Tasmania. We are approximately 51 nautical miles from Launceston Airport, and we will probably be getting instructions very shortly on our approach. So what we will do is start to set up the
Qantas 1,
plane.
you are 50 miles north, turn left at heading 125, expect vectors, visual, runway 32, right, approach. Turn left at heading 125, expect vectors, visual, runway 32, right, approach. Qantas 1.
Okay, so there we have our instructions for our runway and our vectors. So we're now turning on to 125 and for our heading, and I'm slowing the plane down. I'll just set up our GPS and be back with you then. Okay, so we are now headed for runway 32 left.
Contact Melbourne Center on 126.5.
Just acknowledge that.
126.5 for Qantas 1.
Yeah, so as I was saying, we're headed for ILS runway 32 left. I've set the coordinates into the GPS, and we're just slowly approaching that position now. Here we are on the outside of the plane. We're down to about 280 knots, and I'll just tune to Melbourne Centre and contact them and get any further instructions. Be back soon. Okay, so as we can see here on our GPS, here is our runway 32 left, and we are about 36 nautical miles approaching our downwind leg, because we'll probably come down here, then we'll do base and then turn on to final. So I will be back with you again as we get a little closer to landing this very nice aeroplane in Launceston, Tasmania.
Qantas 1, turn left heading 0905.
Turn left heading 0905. Qantas 1.
Qantas 1, turn right heading 1905, descend and maintain 6,600.
Turn right heading 1905, descend and maintain 6,600. Qantas 1.
Qantas 1, turn right heading 225.
Turn right heading 225. Qantas 1.
Okay, so at the moment we've just turned on to our base and we are about 21 nautical miles from Launceston Airport. We are currently at a speed of around about 200 knots and descending to 4,200 feet. Our flaps are set to around about 20 degrees and we are proceeding nicely toward the airport. There's our view. Probably put a bit more flaps now, and I will talk to you after the land.
Qantas 1, you are 24 miles southeast, turn right heading 285, descend and maintain 3000, cleared ILS, runway 32, left approach, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Contact Imani Tower on 118.7.
Turn right heading 285, descend and maintain 3000, cleared ILS, runway 32, left approach, maintain 3000 until established. Tower on 118.7, Qantas 1. Qantas 1, cleared to land, runway 32, right. Cleared to land, runway 32, right. Qantas 1.
1000. $500. $100 above. Minimum 200. $100. 50. 30. 20. Retard. 10.
QANTAS 1, contact ground on 118.7. Going to 118.7, QANTAS 1.
Okay, so not a bad landing here at Launceston. Just going to taxi this plane over to the terminal and shut it down. I hope you enjoyed the flight. Not sure where that will be at this stage, but I'm sure we'll be departing from this airport, and hopefully you'll be joining me again, as I really like doing these videos for you, and hopefully you can be with me on the next one. And we'll just park this plane, just get a nice little shot of the plane there as we just come around here to the parking area we were assigned, and we'll just shut this plane down in a second. Okay, so there we go, parking brakes on, flaps retracted. There we go. There's our view from the cockpit, and we'll just shut this plane down right now. Okay, so there we go. We'll just shut the plane down now, and basically got our parking brake set, our engines off, turn our lights off. There we go. Hope you enjoyed the flight. I enjoyed bringing it to you. Please press the like button and don't forget to subscribe. And I hope to see you on the next episode, which will be episode 4. So again, thank you for being with me, and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.